We're live. So it is, what is the date? All right, so it's October 13th, Saturday morning. This is mine and Coop's second time out together. We're back out on public. We brought the buck boat. So we got about a mile in with hopefully the motor, if not the Roro sticks. And then what,
probably about 300 yards up the hill.
Uphill. So we got perfect wind. It's raining this morning.
It looks like the rain's going to quit right around daylight, so we're set up pretty well for hopefully a really clean entry and hopefully get in as close as possible, quiet as possible. It should be pretty good.
Yeah, so hoping for a kill, at least hoping for a deer on video.
On video.
So
baby steps. We're taking baby steps here.
So so
we got a west wind today. It's about 41 degrees. Already seen a ton of deer moving alongside the road, so so we're really have a lot of high hopes for the day.
So we got a lot to do to get in the water and a long ways to go, so let's get at it.
We'll see you guys later.
Yeah. It's always a good sign when the seat's kind of frozen to itself. It is. I don't know how well you can see it though. That's a big stump.
So we're set up this morning. I think we made it in without bumping much. Our access was actually really easy. We just followed this drainage all the way up.
Easy after the boat ride.
After the boat ride, yeah, that boat ride was quite adventurous. I'm not a very good skipper and you're not a very good captain. But anyways, we made it. So we stayed down in that low ravine all the way up. We had a lot of wind cover and it was raining. So a lot of noise was suppressed by that. We're set up. We got a field off to our left here, and they've planted some corn up ahead. We anticipate bedding's going to be kind of to our west, and we actually have a westward wind. But given that we're thinking they're going to be on the fields, we're hoping to catch them on the way back to bed. It's so comfortable up here. This is the second time you've put my back into something. Whether it's been a ratchet strap last week or now this camera arm. I guess we're not going for comfort on these hunts. It's the worst. Right at 8 o'clock, and we just had our second public land experience with other hunters. We had two guys walk right underneath of us, what, 15 yards?
Yeah.
Luckily they're downwind of us, but they could jump something up, so we'll ride it out, see what we get into. since they left, we've actually started seeing some deer. We had a couple bucks come down below us. One worked the scrape pretty good. And then we had a fawn out here in this field. I don't think we got it on camera. Grass was taller than it was. But we have started seeing deer, so things are looking up. Maybe those guys didn't hurt us too bad after all.
Pretty excited about we got our first deer on video.
That's right. That's right. That was our goal for the day. So now the goal has changed to shooting a deer. Baby steps.
Baby steps. That's right.
Alright guys, we just got down, got things packed up, got the stands on our back. It's getting later in the morning, we got families to get home to, so but we are going to still hunt our way back to the boat through a bedding area. So we'll go out through these fields, see if there's something hanging out behind late, and just maybe get lucky and walk up on one.
Hey, I can see like 3 fresh shrubs right here.
Hope you got it.
I did.
Yes. I knew it was going to happen. It's about to happen again too.
West Virginia at its best.
I hope you're still videotaping. Alright guys, so we made it back to the boat. Got everything in it. Ended up changing our strategy a little bit coming out. We ended up, instead of really trying to still hunt through those beds, we were a little worried about
Wood duck.
we were a little worried about jumping anything. We ran across a lot of rubs on our way back out, a lot of good signs. So rather than walk through the beds and potentially jump them to somewhere else.
We think we have a pretty good idea of where they're bedding anyways, so we're gonna be back in here for sure. There's a lot of hot, fresh sign, not a lot of sign where we were hunting today, but once we scouted, we walked out a little ways and found some really good signs. So,
and that's one thing. I mean, we come in really early this year and walk that area, and you know, we felt like that was a good spot, but obviously it could be a good spot later in the season, but right now the deer aren't right there. They're a little further back.
We weren't far off though. We were only about 100 200 yards off.
Yeah, from that real good. Now, where all them rubs were, we were still
about 300 yards away from there.
Yeah, so,
but we'll be back up in here soon. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you can keep updated on our weekly videos.
Don't forget about Instagram. We're on there. We try to do daily stuff on there as well. At least try to keep our story current. So check it out. And
a lot of awesome content on the Instagram and Facebook page.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever get on that.
So, if you guys are going to be out this week, good luck. God bless you. Have a great weekend of hunting, and we'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
Later.
We made it 30 yards, and we've hit more trees now than we did all morning. I don't know how we did it. with the fog rolling and as dark as it was.
And we're doing worse now than we were.
We are. We're also going
Well,
on
you
faster.
are. You are. I have I have no control of this.
One thing nobody can take away from us is the effort we put into this.
We may come out without a deer every single time, but we sweat doing it.